So this is the video for the casualty and cover save quick reference chart for small arms fire and explosives. So this is a chart you use to determine how many casualties are caused by small arms fire or high explosives. So every 10th turn is when you normally determine this. So small arms firepower modifiers, moving fire is 50% rounded up, stabilized using a gun stabilizer is 75% rounded up. Crew column modifiers for small arms fire, ace crew is -2, poor crew is +2. Now you can also fire at more than one target. So you divide your firepower percentage by the number of the targets in the unit rounded up. Units bunched together like gun crews and passengers count as one target. So usually a squad or fire team that's dispersed is, if you want to fire at four guys in a team, then you're going to have four targets because they're going to be dispersed. Each loophole or firing position is targeted separately. Foot units hunkered down cannot be hit by small arms fire. So hunker down means you're taking advantage of the folds in the ground where they cannot observe you directly, so you're protected, but you're essentially pinned down and barely able to fire back. Canister firepower and penetration, so you have different calibers, the ranges with the percentages to hit, and the red is the penetration value. HE blast value, if the value is greater than 100, then all the targets are hit and they all take a cover save. If there's an additional amount over 100, you roll the D20 and roll for the percentage above 100. So if the blast value is 125, everybody's going to take a cover save, then you're going to go to the 25%. If you have four guys in there, then you're going to roll here. Blast value against non-vehicle targets, the shell size divided by 10 rounded up only against the target, no near misses. So the casualty chart, you roll a d20 for each target, equaling the number of units being fired at. That's in this column here. If results are 19 or more, the shooter can pick the one casualty. So this is in units where you might have a guy that's a sniper or as an automatic weapon. So the way it works is you look at how many targets there's going to be and what the casualty percentage is. So if you have a crew of 4 bailing out of a tank and they're being hit by machine gun fire, all 4 of them are going to be a target. And if your value is 65%, the shooting player rolls a d20, and if you get a 7, then 2 out of the 4 survived and 2 died. As far as cover saves, why do we have cover saves? Well, I determined the casualty percentage based on a typical 5.5, 6 foot target in the open without any cover. So rather than having a bunch of modifiers for the firepower, I just look at how much of the target is behind the cover. Okay. So suppression, all non-vehicle units that are under small arms or HE near miss are suppressed and their firepower is 50%, and all of their action timing is going to take 2 times to perform the same thing. Hunkered down gun crews and enemies are immune to direct small arms fire and cannot return fire unless they rally to an improved position. These are the cover saves for gun crews and vehicle crews. So behind the gun shield, 1 to 7 on a D10, the target player rolls the cover saves. Vehicle crews, infantry covers, ace crews -1, heavy machine gun, canister, sniper, poor crew troops +1, and all leaders are -2. White phosphorus and airburst, those units must pass 2 cover saves. Overhead cover has no effects. Units that pass a cover save are hunkered down and not targeted until they rally. Units that fail are casualties. So this determines what your cover save is going to be based on your tactical formation or what kind of cover you have. So that's it for the casualty and cover save. This is going to be used during the administrative phase, and it's used to determine the number of casualties from small arms fire and from HE fire.